Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whenever and wherever you may be listening. Yes, this is a different intro. Don't worry, you'll still get Kevin's intro later. We're putting this right in the beginning of the podcast. We have Joe Sarno, a returning guest, founder of Headstrong Fitness, very good friend of mine, here to talk about a very important cause. So, Joe, I'm going to give you the floor right away.
All right, thank you, Rob. It's good to be back. I love being on the Iron Guys pod. It's an honor every single time. But today, instead of talking about Headstrong, instead of talking about my business, what I'm actually here to talk about is something that is going on this current Saturday. So Saturday, October 10th, we will be having a fundraiser for my brother-in-law, Manny Caradad, who recently just passed away tragically at 26 years old. So we're having a fundraiser down at Verrazano Babe Ruth. There'll be a softball tournament going on at all times. So if you guys want to catch a game, more than welcome. We'll have food trucks. We'll have ice cream trucks. We'll have bouncy house for the kids. A bunch of different raffles, a bunch of different 50-50s. A lot of fun, a lot of time, just a lot of great vibes for everybody to come out and, just support a great cause.
Definitely. We all like playing some beer league softball, huh?
Absolutely, yeah, definitely, especially when it's something good.
And the tournament filled up pretty quick, I'd imagine.
Absolutely. So we actually filled the tournament up. I'm part of the party planning committee.
Mm-hmm.
Little office reference, but so it filled up before the tournament even was announced. We reached out to some of Manny's closest friends, and we said, "Hey, would you guys want to play in a tournament?" And all of them right off the bat, yes. So we have an 8-game tournament. It is double elimination, round robin style. So everybody's gonna have first 3 games guaranteed. And then top 2 teams from each bracket move on. And then we have playoffs. Championship teams will play 5 games total. So every game is going to be 5 innings, aside from the championship game, which will be 7 innings.
And what time are you starting on Saturday?
So we will be starting at 8 a.m. and pretty much going straight through. You know how it is through scheduling times. You only have 2 fields there. So we'll be going until 6 o'clock. But one other thing I really want to touch about before I'm sure I'll get cut off soon is what the scholarship fund is. So the scholarship fund is actually it's money for a kid from the Staten Island Boys youth football organization, which is where Manny was an absolute legend at for a very long time. He still gets talked about to this day. So it's a scholarship fund for a Staten Island Boys kid that wants to go to Monsignor Farrell High School, which is where Manny went and played football before he eventually got injured and couldn't play anymore. So you'd be donating to a kid that, is writing an essay to Manny's dad. That is something that really is going to prove to them why they deserve to have this award, why they deserve to win the scholarship award. They'll be nominated by the coaches of the Staten Island Boys youth organization. You're going to help some kid get a free education, hopefully free. Just be able to get a great education and, gain friends they'll make for a lifetime, just kind of like how we did at C. Farrell's the same way. Some of Manny's best friends, most of Manny's best friends are from Monsignor Farrell High School still. So, it's a brotherhood there, just like, they say it's like no other. Obviously, we went to C. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
But I'll tell you what, they're a brotherhood entirely, just his friends alone. So if another kid could have a semblance of friendship that he has with those guys, then, it's worth all the money.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm assuming this is something you're going to want to do every year?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the first annual. We're going to keep it going every year. Hopefully get bigger and better every single year. This is definitely it's not a one and done situation.
All right. I love it. Well, I can't think of any more questions. I don't know if you have anything you want to add besides that.
No, just, it's Saturday, 8 a.m. First game starts. So feel free to come down. Literally, we're there all day. I'm going to be there at 6 a.m. setting up. I'll probably be there at 10 p.m. breaking down. So I'll be there all day. Come, have a drink, have a hot dog, have a hamburger. Enjoy the fun.
I'll be swinging by after work. It's right on the way.
Great to me, man.
Verrazano Babe Ruth, right?
Verrazano Babe Ruth, man. Babe Ruth. That's 501 Brielle Avenue. It's a little bit up, though, and on the left.
All right. No, this is obviously terrible tragedy, but you guys are making something good out of it.
Absolutely, man. It's the only way you can.
Yeah, I know you guys are taking it day by day. I obviously extend our condolences here at the podcast.
Of course.
Not an easy thing to go through. Just day by day, man. And thanks for coming on.
All right. Thanks for having me, Rob. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another edition of the On Guys podcast. With me from home, I have Steve. What's up, buddy?
What's up, bud? How's everyone today?
A little tired, but what are you going to do? That's
Same.
life.
Yeah, right. That is life.
Hey, whatever, man. And then only three of us today. I have my brother Rob, whose background is Stevie Cohen, the man obsessed with. That's
Mets fans everywhere.
no, dude, you're just the only guy solely upset.
No, I feel like
Okay, scratch that. There's one
Get
guy
on Mets Twitter.
Okay, there's one guy I know that's just obsessed with you. I'm not going to name him, but he got the post framed with Stevie Cohen on the front.
That's good stuff.
Framed.
I do
I
that.
would too, honestly. I would too.
You guys,
Kidding me?
man. What happens if he fails then? What's going to happen?
Then we're just cursed. That's
Yep.
what I think. We're just fucking cursed. That's all.
Listen, man, what are you going to do?
That's all it's gonna be.
Oh,
Yeah.
I played the Rutgers golf course this week. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice
I'm
and short.
not a Rutgers fan.
Greens are fast. It's a nice golf course.
Dude's a closet Rutgers fan. The fattest
Yeah.
lot.
Walk the course too. It's nice.
You Notre Dame fan or Rutgers fan? Pick
Notre Dame, but that's a nice golf course.
Yeah.
It's close too. It's toward
Man.
it's what?
Listen, I feel you, man. I'm
Quality
a
golf.
big
You stop
coastal
at
guy.
the Are You Hungry truck? You stop there after?
No, we were going to then.
Steve, there's no truck anymore.
Nah, it's just
I mean the
We
actual
went.
place.
Yeah,
right?
like I remember like when we were talking about the one time we went, we were gonna go, and then like I went with Charlie once, and like they're like, yeah, it's like a store now. I'm like, wow, they have
Yeah,
upgraded. It's not a truck
the
anymore.
upgrade, I know.
Dude, those sandwiches are fat.
And then you got the
it's
healthiest thing on the
awesome.
menu.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Grilled chicken and turkey bacon.
Yeah, you did.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, there's a reason why turkey bacon had
And
to
then
be
he-
made.
Yeah.
And
that we won't get into.
then
Okay.
and then he asked for like everything but the grill. He asked for everything off it, but except like the grilled chicken.
Dude, I
Yeah,
know.
I remember that.
I got
So
like
I mean,
I got
you could have
fries.
just got that at a deli.
I got fries on it and stuff. What are you talking about?
Could have just got that at a deli.
Dude, I got what are you talking about? I got one of the fat sandwiches. What
Yeah,
oh,
with grilled chicken, little bit of what? Barbecue sauce maybe.
I'll give him that. He got fries on it. I'll give
Dude,
him
Yeah,
what-
okay.
Ooh,
I
were we at
what
the
did
steak-
I got the chicken fingers, the mozzarella sticks, the honey
Yeah.
mustard.
Me
Yeah,
too.
And
I mean,
and then you people trust me to drive home with all that pumping through my butt.
I didn't want to divulge, you know.
we gotta go back. Seriously.
Yeah, we
The
do.
place is so good.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna eat that in the car though. It'll be a mess.
dude.
No,
There's a
just
place,
park somewhere.
place up at St. John's. It's called Double J's. Shout out Double J's.
Oh yeah.
That's fat sandwiches, yo. They got the red zone. It's chicken cutlet, pepperoni, mozzarella sticks, waffle fries, and marinara sauce.
There's a place
Jeez.
down the shore that does it down on the bay.
Dude, it's where?
Was it Stewart's on the bay there? Right after you get past the Acme.
Okay.
That's good.
But,
They have those too.
All right. Well, let's get into the week. Stop talking about our food. We're gonna start getting people hungry here.
Today, yesterday, Range made it official.
Alexi.
Yeah,
Yeah. Who would have thought that, huh? The playoff
Yeah, I
team
know.
get the number one spot, the number
And
one
then-
pick in the fucking draft.
and they both kept it so secret, but then videos are coming out now on the Zoom. They're like, "Hey, good job of keeping it secret, Alexi."
So, what do you mean a secret? They knew he was gonna. take it.
Because as soon as the ball came up, they were like, "We're gonna pick you."
Yeah, no, he knew that. You never seen his
Yeah, but-
Instagram and
yeah,
Twitter? He
yeah,
put
but you
himself in a
can't-
Rangers added jersey and was like going home or like, let's go Rangers.
Yeah, but the organization can't say that because if they get a big enough offer for the pick, they might have traded it.
Oh yeah, obviously. But
Yeah.
I'm saying
If we're out
he
like
said it.
Eichel and 3 or 4 first rounders, they would have taken it.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah.
It. So, but,
Listen, they're on the right track, the Rangers. They're on the right track.
I'm a little disappointed. They don't have enough centers right now.
Yeah.
They should have taken that kid Lapierre, who has all the concussion. Low risk
Yeah.
forward.
True. But what happens if he gets hurt again?
Yeah.
Question.
Well, that's the risk.
Then so waste of a pick.
Yeah. Who knows? They took Dylan McElrath in the first round, so talk about a waste of pick.
All right. Well, let's get into the NFL here. What this past week was called, what I like to call it, COVID week. We had Cam Newton, the Patriots went down. They had to play Tuesday. Titans and Steelers got canceled. So,
Yeah.
Steve, what are your thoughts on this? Basically, almost half the league's going to get it in about a week. It's coming.
I mean, there's a Raiders player that has it now, Maurice Hurst. I mean, it's bound to happen, honestly. I mean, the cold weather's coming. You have flu season. You have COVID now. You have common cold. So, I feel like if teams just don't have a major outbreak, like 20 to 25 players, then they can get these games in. Hopefully, obviously, you don't want anyone sick. But, like, the main goal is obviously to keep everyone healthy and safe. But you hope that there's, like, 1 to 2 players that get sick. The rest of the team is fine. Then you put those players on COVID injury list. And then, you have to back up to play in. But good news out of the Titans now. They said that every player has tested negative.
Well, they had a couple this morning, actually.
A couple this morning. Yes, a couple positive this morning. So, again.
They snuck out and had practice last week?
Yeah.
Yo, my question is, right, the NFL is saying that they're going back and they're going to review, like, the security cams and the videos of the Titans practice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what protocols they like, I guess, didn't do. What are you going to see?
Well, now
like, what's going on here?
Now
Like, what are you going to see? The only thing you'll be able to see is really
people running around.
Yeah.
Now they're saying that this past week, Titans players were spotted like having a practice without like the NFL knowing.
Well, that's the thing. They score update MLB.
Yeah.
The Rays just hit a 3-run home run. They're now up 4-1 against the Yankees.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
But,
that's what we like to see.
That's what we like to see. Let's be honest.
back to what I was saying. I forget what I was gonna even say. But no, like they can have a practice. Like they do that all leagues. Say like example, St. Louis by the Sea. Good Friday, Holy Thursday, they're not allowed to have practice. But if the players want to come together and practice, they're allowed to. But no coaches can be there. Meanwhile, the coaches in the back, that's what the same thing is. They can't get in trouble for that. It's just them working in the background saying, okay, go out and do this. We can't be on scene. We can't have any affiliation. But, yeah, go ahead, have your practice.
Get Vrabel up on the Skype.
What?
Yeah.
Get Vrabel up on Skype.
Yeah. I think, honestly, though, like, remember when we had that podcast when the MLB had the outbreak, the Marlins and the Cardinals and the Mets to a certain extent, and we were all saying, hey, the MLB might be done. I think the NFL now is just going through that early stage, that phase, here's an outbreak here and there. And then, hopefully for the most part, it'll slow down. It will be contained. But, I think also these players have to just stay inside. I know it's hard for them. I feel like these players now, if I'm a player in the league, what I would do, hey, let's just go to practice. Let's play these games. Let's just stay healthy, get through this, and, let's just play on PlayStation 4. We can't go out. We can't do anything. So it's hard. It's hard. I understand, but I think these players have to stop being careless.
You wouldn't be trying to get that LA work?
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of players I've been seeing on social media, they've been going out. I mean, it's hard, but still, I feel like it's only 16 games. Hopefully, these teams will be in the playoffs. Just stay safe. Just stay inside. I know it's hard, but come on.
Did anybody see Gilmore hug Mahomes after the game on Monday?
Yeah, that was the game.
Yeah.
So Mahomes might be gone.
Yeah.
No, but
hopefully they're playing the Raiders this week. Hopefully.
All you have to do is tell these players to stay home, give them a joint, some alcohol, and let them.
That's all.
They'll be fine, and like an Xbox or a PS4.
A bottle of
guys live in mansions
or a bottle of Henny. A bottle of Henny or a bottle of 1942.
Yeah, like
and they'll be good.
You obviously, dude, it's so easy. Like, and mansions they all live in.
It's not like baseball where it's a longer season.
Yeah,
it's just 16 games. Just go to practice, go home, hang out with your family, hang out with your side piece. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to.
It's not like you're living in a hotel for 3 months.
No, exactly. Like the NBA, like it's not like a bubble experience. Like just stay inside. You have millions of dollars. You live in a mansion. Just fix up your house.
Like when the Lightning won the cup, I think they were happy to go home.
Yeah.
Almost happier when they go home than win the cup.
Exactly.
Well,
I know it's trending.
When they came off the plane, they were going nuts.
You see all the news about LeBron and Bronny, how he goes to Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Gotta win a couple more games. My dad broke his ass when he gets home.
Gonna beat my ass, yeah.
Speaking of that, Jamal Adams, did you see what happened with him?
No.
So he posted a picture on his social media saying, because he didn't play this
week. Yeah, I saw that.
Saying he's rooting for the
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Meanwhile, what's sitting down there? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A fat joint. He had to delete it.
Yep.
He had to delete it because
it's not what you want.
Nah, definitely not.
That's almost as bad as the old Mets and dildo in the locker room incident. Did nobody look at this before he tweeted it out? Clearly not. But
Jay Hort's job. Jay Hort's.
Well, Adams doesn't have a whole team of PR people to look at this, so this is a little more understandable than an actual.
He deleted it, photoshopped it out, and then reposted it.
I know.
Clown.
Listen, all these NBA players, we all know they smoke weed because they don't do drug testing. NFL, it's hard because they're kind of strict with it. But
no, they're not. It's the easiest thing ever. They test once.
NFL, really?
They test once. This is the protocol. They test once a year. Your rookie year is when you find out what month is your month.
Wow.
So say like
that's a joke.
Say like November, right? So you're a player November.
Yeah, but I heard
November to October. Do whatever you want. Take the month off and you'll be fine.
Well, I heard the NBA doesn't test at all because they know that the whole league will be gone if they test these players. So you know.
No, but yeah, go ahead, Steve. What were you gonna say?
I mean, back to just let's just get these games in. We're already at week 5. It's going fast. So let's just get these games in. Don't be stupid.
They would never cancel the end of the season in the NFL. Never.
No, too much money involved.
They're gonna punch the coronavirus right in the face.
You know what's gonna happen if it gets like a bad outbreak? They might go to like a bubble situation, maybe like suspend the season for a little bit, but they'll get it done. There's way too much money involved.
Yeah.
Too much viewership.
I think a bubble would be tough though because you got practice squad guys. You got guys that don't dress normally. You got to figure out who you want dressing. Those guys stay in the bubble. But then say a guy gets hurt, you got to bring someone up from the practice squad. You're basically popping the bubble. So
yeah, exactly. But hey, look at what MLB is doing with the playoffs. They're having the bubbles just to be safe that these players don't get sick. Then they're at a competitive disadvantage during the most important part of the season.
I was very confused yesterday when the Astros were in Dodger Stadium and I was
me too. I was too.
I had to text someone. I was like, "What's going on?" They're like, "They're doing the bubble." I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, wow. I was like, why are the A's in freaking LA Stadium? Shouldn't they be home?
And listen, but all right. Well, the NFL. Let's get into it. Giants, man. Giants Jets both 0-4.
Oh, what is there even to talk about? They stink.
Well, there's one thing to talk about for the Jets. Sam Darnold.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Darnold's hurt.
Joe Flacco is now the starter.
They're ruining that man.
Listen, I'll say it with the Jets. I say it all the time. Nothing will change unless they fire Adam Gase.
Oh yeah, that guy's a nut.
I mean, Adam
Peyton Manning's running the Jets. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I've heard the jokes that Peyton Manning is running the Jets.
Well, he's the one that recommended Woody Johnson to hire Adam Gase because of that 1 year where Peyton Manning broke the record for touchdown passes.
The only quarterback he's ever had play well under him is
I mean,
I can have Peyton Manning play well under me.
Yeah, I mean, I can just say
Manning.
Especially with those receivers in Denver too.
Yes. Was Adam Gase good in Miami though? Was he a standout coach?
Well, they made the playoffs once.
Steve, just think. Have you heard about Miami doing good before he got to the Jets?
No.
You're right.
Exactly.
So exactly. There's no.
They got
fired. They hired him 24 hours after he got fired.
They were a 6-8 team in Miami with Gase. Now they're even worse. And look at Ryan Tannehill now. He's pretty good now with Tennessee. With Miami, he was a bust. Everyone called him a bust. First round draft pick that didn't pan out. But now look, he left the reins of Gase. And now he's been a pretty solid quarterback for the Titans now.
Well, look at Gardner Minshew with Ben McAdoo.
Yeah.
Back, baby.
You know who's the You know the offense coordinator in Denver is, right?
Oh, who is it?
Come
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh my God. Who? I'm drawing a blank. Who is it? Yes.
Oh, yeah,
No wonder why. I was watching the game.
Pat Shermer.
I was watching the game. I was like, that guy looks familiar.
Well,
But
I
he had
heard the
freaking
name
mask
like
on.
I heard it in like an afterthought. They're like Pat Shermer. I'm like, well, what?
Drew Lock's gonna go out there and make a couple Pro Bowls now.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like most coaches are better as coordinators. They can't be head coaches.
Yeah, exactly.
Once they make that step up to be head coach, it's all downhill. Matt Patricia.
Listen,
Also,
Yeah.
the Giants
Awful.
stink. So, like, I mean,
What'd you say?
the Giants stink too. Isn't it?
Well, remember Ben McAdoo, bro, was putting up 45 points a game. We just lose the game 50 to 45.
Yeah.
Wait,
The problem was.
And
I have
then they
a
spent
question,
it free agency.
I might have asked you guys this question already, but is Barkley looking like a bad pick at number 2 now since he's hurt all the time now?
Dude, listen, it's an ACL. It's tough. I'll give him
we'll see.
I'll give him half of next year.
I mean, this is the second year he's been hurt for like extended period of time.
Then they trade. I say if he doesn't do good, they trade him at the deadline, get something out of it.
Because now you passed on Josh Allen now, who's looking like the best quarterback out of that draft.
Well, I mean, listen, man, Daniel Jones, he's a little rough.
He's throwing me and you out there.
Yeah, he has no weapons. He
He's
does.
got golden tape.
Oh, did you guys see
He's
that
not number
video?
one.
Did you guys see that
What'd you
video
say,
of that
Rob?
play?
What'd you say
Tate's
about
solid
golden tape?
Tate's
not a
number
one.
2.
He's a good
number
third.
2. He's a solid 2. Tate. He's always been a solid 2 in
Yeah,
his
he's
an okay
whole
2.
career.
He's getting old.
Yeah, he's getting old too. But did you guys see that video of that play in the Rams game, the Giants? Daniel Jones went back to pass, and all the receivers were run blocking, and he had to run.
yeah.
RPO.
Yeah,
It's an RPO with no pass.
So listen,
They would go. Listen, he's a skilled guy. Like there was one. It was that last drive that obviously he threw the pick on. He's got some Eli in him. You know.
he's got to clean up the fumbles
No, yeah,
and
okay,
the turnovers.
But
He has to.
But you look like that. Maybe it might have been that play. Yo, he just took it up. He got collapsed in the pocket. He rolled out and just took it 15 yards.
Yeah,
Like, it was nothing. Like he's got the skill.
Listen, the problem with the Giants, what I would be concerned about if I was a fan, you spent draft capital on the offensive line. You spent money on the offensive line. It's still hard. It's still awful. It's still awful.
You got to remember, dude. Still hasn't played a full season.
Yeah, that's true.
I know, but no, I'm saying the offensive line I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like, he just has to adjust to it. Like Eli adjusted to it.
Now,
the line's gonna suck for the next 4 years. I have to fix it. Like
now, I have a question. If the Giants get the number 1 pick, do you take Trevor Lawrence?
No.
And get rid of Jones?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah.
Wow.
I'm sorry. No. You
Generational talent.
You mold.
No.
Scouts are saying that Trevor Lawrence is the best quarterback prospect to come out of college since Peyton Manning.
Okay.
Since Andrew Luck, I've heard.
Listen,
I've heard
Jones has
since
better
Peyton Manning.
stats.
I've heard since.
Daniel Jones has better stats through the first 10 games than Peyton Manning did. Peyton Manning was horrendous for the first 10 games.
He did a lot of picks.
Full year. Give him a full year. By the end of the year, Daniel Jones is going to be.
You're gonna know what he is.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man. If you have number 1 pick and you trade away that pick, and Trevor Lawrence turns a Hall of Famer, and Daniel Jones doesn't turn out, that would be the worst mistake in NFL history, probably. Well, look at the Bears right now, or Pat Mahomes. They took Trubisky.
Yeah.
And over Watson too.
Listen, the
Watson.
Giants wanted Ben McAdoo wanted Mahomes, and the Giants were like, no.
Yeah.
Maybe Ben McAdoo was on something.
That was the only thing he was right about during his disastrous tenure with the Giants.
Speaking of 11-5 the first year.
What was that?
Yeah.
They went 11-5 with him.
And then that boat picture happened, and then went down.
Yeah. And then we traded Odell, and now he scored more touchdowns in one game than we have.
He's playing good. He's playing good with Cleveland.
Dude, he only had one good game.
He has more touchdowns in one game than we have in 4.
He's playing good.
He had one good game this last Thursday.
I have him on my fantasy team. He's doing good.
He scored more touchdowns in one game than the Giants have in 4.
Okay.
That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
You're backing up my claim. You're backing up my claim. It's one good game.
But
the Giants have had 4 bad ones. Good.
Wait,
Rob.
Think about this though. How would Odell be acting right now if he was on this Giants team the past 2 years? He would be a major distraction. No,
he'd probably be taking slants to the house.
Yeah, no,
he would be a major distraction. He would be.
He was a distraction last year, and the Browns stunk.
Bro, he worked
be
so well with Eli. He worked so well with Eli. Like you even look at all the that was his best year so far.
And he would have worked with Jones too.
Yeah,
same exact quarterback.
Having a guy who can take a slant to the house is great for a young quarterback.
listen, the Giants just need help all over the ball. Like we spoke about in
Defense
our
isn't bad though.
season preview. Yeah, it's not bad,
Dude,
but they still need
They
like players.
played, they would have won that game if they just didn't get it's exactly one bad play. They gave up
They-
that one bad play to what was his name? Cup, whatever.
Cooper Cup.
Hate that guy.
At least they're
Um,
competing.
He's on my fantasy team.
They
though,
are. They are.
One bad play, they gave up that up the seam, and that was it. If they stopped him there, they come back that last drive that they had 30 seconds left.
They're down by.
Field goal, they're up by 2. They're up by 2.
Giants need 4 things. They need Daniel Jones to stop with the turnovers, which I like Daniel Jones. I like him. He showed me a lot last year. This year, he has a lot on his plate. New coach, new head coach,
New system.
new system.
Coordinator.
Yep. The receivers are all out. He's no one to throw to. His best player on the team is out in Barkley. So you just hope, hey, listen, next year is the year, in my opinion, for Daniel Jones. That's the year. If they get a receiver, Barkley's healthy, then you could finally judge him.
Well, listen,
And-
you got Haskins, who was laughing on draft night. He's on the bench right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather have Jones than Haskins. I think
Yeah.
Jones is better than Haskins.
Haskins
Haskins
has better
has shown-
stats.
No,
Hold on.
I told you
Haskins.
I told you Haskins gonna be a bust coming out.
Yeah, I didn't like Haskins either. I didn't like
Laughed on
Haskins.
draft night, bro. Laughed.
Yeah, he did.
And then the joke was on him when he went to Washington because that's a clown show.
Yeah, but like I said, the Giants need Jones to clean up the turnovers, Barkley to play a full season, full healthy. They need that one star defensive player, just like a star defensive player, and the offensive line to be shored up. They need a
They
lot.
asked for a lot.
They're
But
0-4, but I
offensive
still got
line
a
for
lot of
years.
faith in Joe Judge. I still got a lot of faith in him.
They're in better shape than the Jets. They're in better shape.
They play
than
a
the
lot.
Jets.
They play a lot more disciplined football than the Jets do.
Man, that game Thursday night with the Jets. How undisciplined was that team? Oh my God.
I think that was their one chance to win a game.
I felt like I was watching the 2008 Raiders when they were like with Lane Kiffin.
Oh yeah, man.
Lane
When,
Kiffin,
when he
bro.
when he sent Janikowski out for a
75-yard field goal, and they were getting penalties on every play. My God.
Speaking of
like
Lane
that-
Kiffin, big win for him this week.
Yeah.
Ole Miss.
Speaking of the Raiders, man, 2-2, Steve. How do you feel about the Raiders?
I'm still pissed off about that game versus Buffalo. They had chances. The fumbles by Darren Waller when they were scored, when they're down 7, it was 23-16. Fourth quarter, Carr throws to Waller, first down. Waller's trying to get more yards, fumbles. Josh Norman, out of all people, Josh Norman, who I hate, rips the ball out of Waller's hands.
Don't hate on Josh Norman, man. He's a Coastal.
I know. He is? Is he really?
Yeah, he went to Coastal, bro. Oh, they love
Oh,
him.
wow.
He gave them
Really?
he gave them $2.5 million. It's now called the Mario and Josh Norman Fieldhouse.
Wow, I had no idea. Wow.
Yeah, he's no dude. Like he was Pat actually met him when he came for Hope. It was that
Really?
week that he met him because Norman came for a homecoming, and it was like they were honoring him because he gave him money.
Oh wow. Well, back to Norman. I still hate him.
No,
But-
he's an asshole on the field. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, he talks a
seems
lot.
like
That's always been like him though. That's always been his mantra. With any good corner, they always talk. They're always talking.
Not even you don't even have to be good. Just talk and you get in the receiver's head. Look,
Yeah, exactly.
He turned Odell, threw him in 360 in the matter of 2 minutes, and that was it.
Exactly. But yeah, exactly. But again, back to that game, that cannot happen, man. You're in Buffalo territory. You're going for a game tying score, and Waller fumbles the ball. Then the next play, if you guys saw that play with Stephon Diggs when he mossed the Raiders safety Eric Harris,
I did not.
he mossed him, and then he got his face after to let him know. Then the Bills score, game over. Just you can't have that happen.
Hey,
If
listen,
you want to be a playoff team, the second week in a row they shot themselves in the foot, and now you're staring down at the barrel with Mahomes, a bye week, and then Tom Brady. You could be looking at 2-4.
you could be Tom Brady, but be grateful you have 2 wins. Okay, be grateful.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful. But listen, we're getting our ass kicked in Arrowhead on Sunday. I'm not looking forward to that game. But hey, I'm still very bitter about that lost Sunday because they had that game. They should have won that game. But hey, we're 2-2. I'll take it right now. It's still early though. But
All right, well, Steve, I know you're a big gambler. I don't know if you looked into the week 4 yet. Have you looked into the schedule? Week 5, excuse me. The week 5.
Week 5, right?
You have any
Yeah.
loss, or are we just?
Man, I'll tell you right now, it's a tough week. And hey, the one game I do like, I hate this team. Whenever I bet with this team the past couple of years, I always lose. And I've learned my lesson since. I haven't bet with them. But if there's one bet I would make, it would be Atlanta Falcons at home versus Carolina.
Oh, gee. Oh, boy.
Oh no.
Well, listen, they're a disaster. They should be 2-2 right now though, because I don't know how they blew that lead versus Dallas.
Steve, I don't mean to cut you off, buddy, but it is now 5-1 Tampa Bay as Tanaka has been sent to the bench.
He's been sent packing, right?
Yep. After 73 pitches through 4. Didn't even get a 1 out.
Wow.
Yep. A moonshot.
Wow.
All right, back to what you were saying. Sorry, bud.
But hey, listen. You look at Atlanta, they should be a good team to like. I know the defense is shaky, but listen, Matt Ryan, Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones, Hayden Hurst.
Calvin Ridley laid me a goose egg this week.
Yeah, he has 0. I saw that.
Oh my god!
I left him on my bench because he was questionable going in.
It's gonna be the toughest fantasy championship to win this year.
They have Gurley. He's the shell of himself, but he's still solid. Gurley, he's been solid this year. Listen, they can put up points, and they have. That defense is horrible, but they should be 2-2. But listen, if you can't beat you can't. Yes, Quinn should have left last year after last year.
After the Super Bowl, he should have went.
Yeah, he should have went after the Super Bowl. But listen, you're 0-4. You're playing a Carolina team that they're 2-2, but they're not that good. Without McCaffrey, who's their best player, obviously. If you can't beat them at home,
when's he coming back?
Like 2 or 3 weeks. He's out. 2 more weeks. You can't beat them at home. Just fold the franchise. Fold the franchise. Send them all home. That's my lock.
He got embarrassed on Sunday night last week.
Yeah, honestly,
Monday night.
To the viewers, I'm not going to bet Atlanta. But if I were to pick one game, it would be Atlanta.
All right, so viewers, he's betting Atlanta.
Probably.
He's going to tell you he's not. Superstition. Yeah. I got you.
Probably, yeah.
So let's jump into some college football. I know that's Rob's big college football guy.
Big 12 sucks.
So Rob, any upsets this week? What's going on?
Oh boy. Yeah, Oklahoma took the second L of the year. No college playoff for Oklahoma.
Terrible.
Also, Mississippi State after that big win, Mike Leach comes in, throws for 600 yards against LSU, and you lose.
What was the quote? What was his quote after the game?
Yeah, we couldn't. What was it? Green Bay and Kansas City were all booked this week, so we came to play LSU. And today was a good game. Yeah, it was better than average, something like that.
Listen, man, I just want to give a quick shout out, like we said about Josh Norman, to Coastal Carolina, man. Listen, I'm a little biased towards him, but they're rolling 3-0, going into Louisiana on Wednesday due to a hurricane. They're going Wednesday. They win that game, they're going to be ranked.
I know.
I would bet my life on it. They should have. A lot of writers had them ranked this week.
Now,
I think they'll go to Louisiana. They'll win. If they split at least Louisiana and Appalachian State, split at least one, split that series. Whoever they want to beat, they're going to be in that conference championship.
Yeah. Now, I have a question for Rob. Is Oklahoma the Oregon of the Big 12? Like, they're always there, but they can never win that big game.
That's Notre Dame.
Now.
No. I just think the Big 12 itself just sucks. So,
I mean, I feel like the past 5 years, Oklahoma.
Yeah, they're always in it.
They're
always in it because they win a conference championship, but
they've been in it.
It doesn't matter.
But their defense is horrible.
Yeah, because nobody plays defense in the Big 12.
They've had Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray, and they haven't been able to win a championship.
because they're in a shitty conference.
Yeah,
conference is horrendous.
So
Texas,
I feel like
okay. The only team out of that conference that's making it would be Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I feel like they're
at least now because
I feel like they're starting to morph into that Oregon. You know how Oregon was in.
Yeah, they're always there, but they don't win.
In the 2010s, Oregon was always there. They can never win. So hey, it's something to keep an eye on now with that team. I mean, they're done this year, but next year, man, they got to come back.
You got Texas in that conference too. They have one loss. But,
I'm still waiting
for State.
I'm still waiting for Texas to beat Texas again.
No, never.
It's been a while since Texas has been Texas.
Texas
remember
plays Oklahoma this week. We'll see.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, and Oklahoma can knock out Texas right now.
Remember me and you growing up? Texas was a powerhouse.
Yeah,
in the early 2000s, and even in the 90s. Now it's been the past decade.
Oklahoma's unranked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is ranked. Well, we got Notre Dame. Our boys Notre Dame finally playing this week after some COVID.
Yeah. Yep.
But
I feel like
they got to stay healthy until November 7th.
That's a monster game. Miami Clemson.
I was gonna say that's the game of the week right there.
That's a great game to watch, man.
We'll see. Miami is now.
Listen, man,
I think there's a very good chance Miami gets run out of the stadium.
I want to give a shout out to Miami though. 2 weeks ago, I bet them versus Louisville, and they ran Louisville out the stadium. So shout out them.
I honestly was thinking about taking Louisville that day, and I was like,
really should have.
I'm gonna stay away because I'm not good. I'm not good with college. NFL, I can tell you who's gonna hit every week, and I'm just solid. College, I can't. The only team I take every week, no matter what, Coastal.
Alabama.
Nope, okay. Coastal every week. They were 28 favorites 2 weeks ago. They only won by 25.
Oh my God!
Dude, it was awful. Jesus. Like they scored. You
got to tease them. You got to tease them. Put them a tease at them.
Yeah. But then who am I gonna pick? I'm not. I only do Coastal. I'm not going touching anything else.
Yeah, true. But I feel like
Coastal guy.
I feel like it's Clemson's year to lose, man. I feel it's just they're just miles better than anyone in my opinion.
The only team that stands in the way in their conference is Notre Dame. So.
Yeah. I mean,
what Notre Dame conference? Say that.
Clemson could beat them. Have to play them again in the conference championship.
Yeah.
There's a scenario where they both get in.
Listen, they
split that series. They're both in.
They're a different beast, man. Clemson.
If Clemson and Notre Dame split that series, they're both in.
Yeah.
And they win the rest of the game.
We'll definitely see.
How quickly? How long will it take for Notre Dame to get rid of Brian Kelly?
I don't think
I like him. I mean,
they just extended him.
He can't win the big one, but like
he can't win the big one. He can't win
one.
And they just extended him though.
Yeah, take time. He'll get it. He'll get his. You're
talking about 9-10 win seasons every year. It's like
true.
I'd rather that than you know what I mean. Like, all right, we'll lose the big one. Look at all the other teams.
A guy like Charlie Strong there.
God!
He went to Texas. He was a disaster.
And they went to USF. Disaster.
Yeah. So hey, listen. He's got to win the big one soon, though. He's got to.
Yeah.
Because you can't this guy here 15 years and you still haven't won a title. I mean, come on.
You could. If they compete in big games, that'd be nice.
If they were in a conference, they would win the conference championship maybe every other year. I guarantee it.
Them and Clemson go back and forth.
This year is here we go. We'll see if they win the ACC.
Yeah.
But,
it's them and Clemson. That's the title game.
But let's jump into some baseball. I really haven't.
I was gonna say the SEC is loaded this year.
SEC, loaded.
The SEC West is loaded.
The SEC is always loaded.
You got
not past years like this.
Georgia's a powerhouse this year.
Now,
and again, that's another team that can't win the big one too.
Yes, this is the SEC of like the 2000s and like the early 2010s. This is
don't
the
even
SEC,
you can't even overlook a team like Mississippi State, even though they lost.
You can't.
There's still a team that'll put up numbers.
Georgia, I love Kirby Smart. I feel like he's a really good coach. He's a really good coach.
Can't win the big one.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see. I love him.
He lost an SEC championship taking a punch. Do you remember when he lost the SEC championship on a fake punt?
Listen,
Boy.
The thing where the problem with Kirby Smart though, he's very conservative.
Yeah.
And all defensive coaches are like that. They will play field position. They'll trust their defense. They run the ball. So hopefully this year he has balls and takes those chances. But Georgia's a powerhouse, man. Bama too. Bama will always be a powerhouse as long as Saban's there. They'll always be good.
Auburn's on a down year.
I love college football.
Yeah.
I think it's better than the NFL.
Yep.
At times.
No. All the time.
Dude, come on. It's their until they give them money, it's going to be so much better. Because all these NFL guys, it's like, all right, I'm getting paid. Who cares?
True. Yeah.
So these guys are like, yo, I want to get to that spot to get paid, and then I'll
college basketball is miles better than NBA too. College basketball is miles better than NBA.
Yeah.
March Madness is like probably the best thing ever. Like
I think I watched it.
Go fucking Johnny.
I think I watched a minute of the NBA restart.
Johnny's are the Big East champs by default.
By default,
at halftime.
National champions by default.
Yeah, winning at halftime. Yes.
Hey, baby, one more week until they can start official practice. So we're
Nice.
getting there.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
hopefully we can get to some games this year. I mean, I'm not sure about that, but
Yeah.
we got a
Hopefully
team.
We got to be able to get to opening day next year. Gotta.
Yes.
Someone
we'll get there. We'll get to opening day.
That's gonna be such a party at opening day next year.
Oh yeah.
someone
It's gonna be a
bet
party.
someone bet $200 to win 60 grand for the Johnnies to win the Natty.
Oh boy.
Wow. Shout out him.
Yeah, I mean, not 200, but I might put like a couple dollars on it.
Yeah, just put like $10 on it.
I pee away $200 like that.
This is
Imagine they win. No, I mean, I don't think they're They could definitely win the Big East, but all right,
Yeah.
We'll have an episode on the NCAA soon if you guys are up for it. Oh,
Yep.
you lost Steve's video. Oh, there he was.
no. I'm here now. Sorry.
Let's jump to the MLB playoffs. I really haven't been following. Like I said before we started the podcast, I had no idea that they were doing bubble like the NBA, because I was like, why the Dodgers and why the A's and the Astros playing in Dodger Stadium? I was very confused.
Yeah.
Rob, you been watching?
A little bit here and there. I know the Astros are up. I got the Yankees gotta lose.
Yes.
The Yankees gotta lose.
How about the Astros though?
They're gonna
They're
win.
the most hated team. The most hated team in the sport. They're big underdogs versus the Twins. The Twins who mashed everyone in the regular season.
They
You know who
And
stink.
they sweep the Twins at Minnesota, and then they take a 2-1 lead versus the A's now, who the A's kicks their ass in the regular season. So hey, listen, I don't want the Yankees to win,
No.
and I'll say this right now: if the Yankees get past Tampa, if they will beat the Astros, they will. But hey, if the Astros make it to the ALCS versus Tampa, and they beat Tampa and they win the World Series again, I would love it. That would be so fun.
Yeah.
They did it last
honestly.
year.
That'd be
That's what you need.
Last year,
Yeah.
if the Yankees get to the Astros, they're gonna win. They're gonna win. And I was there when the Astros literally just, I don't even know what word to use, shot them out of the stadium in Yankee Stadium. It was the greatest thing. I'm sitting there, as a fan. I'm like, oh, I can't cheer because I'm gonna get it. But,
shout out Dusty Baker though, man. He's
Yeah.
got them playing ball. He's
If
like
it-
75 years old.
If this is how he wins
the
his championship, I'm totally
I know.
okay with it.
That's-
He wins the
that's-
champ.
any more snot rock?
Oh God.
That's
Yeah.
That's another coach that's looking for that championship to cement his Hall of Fame career, like Andy Reid last year. But hey,
Yeah.
listen, I'll be happy for Dusty Baker. I've always liked him.
The Astros are the new Patriots, man.
They are, yeah.
Oh.
They cheated, they got caught, and they're still good. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They
I
were
still think
sucking in the regular season. They barely got in, but
they barely got in. They barely
Well,
got in.
I'd rather see the Yankees go out right now just to get it over with. Thank God it's over.
Yeah.
I would love to see the Astros beat it. Love it.
nah,
Yeah.
that's too much. They'll go
Calls-
7. They'll definitely go
The
7.
calls on afternoon drive, incredible. They
Yeah.
screaming. They'd be calling for Boone to get fired. They'd
Yeah.
be telling them to sell the team. They'd be saying
All right, relax yourself there, buddy. Sell the
Cashman.
team.
They would complain about everything.
They're in the playoffs every year.
Yeah, but they still complain about everything. They complain about literally everything. I heard
Yep.
a guy this week who called and said Tanaka wasn't good. He's not a big game pitcher. I'm like, what are you, insane?
I mean, he didn't show tonight. He
They're
didn't
not
show
tonight. But look at his
Yeah.
numbers in the playoffs before this.
I know.
Or well, I mean, I don't like Gary Sanchez, but like
It just stinks.
they want an all-star at every single position.
If the Yankees were smart, they would go after Real Muto and trade Sanchez. If they were smart.
Well,
But-
well, Stevie's
we
gonna.
don't want that. We don't
sign
want
that
that
for
as Met fans. We don't want Real Muto going there.
No.
We want Real Muto.
Sanchez cost Girardi his job, so
Yeah. Yes. True. I still think though it's the Dodgers' year to win. I feel like
we say that every year.
wait. I'll tell you why. There's no fans now. There's still a lot of pressure on them, but short season. They have bets now. I feel like this is the year that Kershaw finally gets it done.
I was gonna say, is playoff Kershaw still a thing, or is he?
He pitched great his first start.
All right.
Versus
he pitched.
who
He pitched
the
very
Brewers?
well.
The Brewers.
He
yes.
pitched very well up until he versed the Astros in the World Series.
Yes.
But-
That whole year he was great in 2017.
Yeah.
He was awesome. That whole year.
He-
He was Cy Young
he-
winner, no? Was he Cy Young?
He turned it around. He turned it around in the playoffs against, of course, the Mets, because
Yeah.
we had to help him get it going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Except
He-
couldn't get him out.
He's pitching tonight, Kershaw, if you guys want to watch that. So
What time is that game?
that's on at
10
9.
o'clock, 9, 10.
9.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's starting now.
What channel we got?
It's on Fox Sports 1.
Fox Sports 1. Let's go turn that channel real quick.
He's in the pitch good. I feel like this is his revenge tour. I feel like this is his fuck you tour to everyone.
Yeah, basically. But all right, boys. Final thoughts, Steve. I'll start with you.
This is a pretty good time for sports. No, we had Stanley Cup.
Everything's coming.
Everything's coming together.
This is like the yeah. Go ahead.
I haven't watched the NBA Finals at all. But baseball playoffs, hockey. We had hockey.
Wait. And, before we get to your final thoughts, can I just say one thing? How much a bitch LeBron is for walking off the court with like 15 seconds left. What is up with that? And
that's who he is, though.
Last night they win, and he's like, "Oh yeah, let's go." Jimmy Butler should have just walked off. It would have been fine.
How do people like that guy? How do people like him?
He's a loser. Seriously. And another thing, that school he's got, right? Oh yeah, LeBron. He paid starting like the first year of the school $20,000 a year, right? The rest of it's taxpayers, and every year down the line, his payment is going down. And by the 15 years, he's going to be paying zero.
Literally the definition of a fraud.
Yeah, he's a fraud. Jordan wouldn't have done it. No way.
Exactly.
But all right, Steve, get into your final thoughts here. I want to go on a little bit about LeBron.
Two things separate. It's good that sports is back. Hopefully, we get the COVID cases down. These athletes, no one gets sick, so we can enjoy sports. Hopefully, get this NFL season over with. And also, second part, I know we don't want to get this involved into our sports show, but the VP debate is tonight. And I encourage all our viewers, vote. Make sure you go out there and vote, okay?
Yes, sir.
And do your research. Don't listen to this social media crap and this stuff you see on TV. Do your research. Be smart about it. Go out there and vote, okay?
No matter which way you vote, just
no matter which way you vote.
Have a reason to vote the way you're gonna vote.
Just vote, okay? Just vote. It's our right. Just do it, and do your research first. Don't listen to some actor on Twitter, some idiot on Instagram post stuff. No, look at the facts. Do your research, and just go out there and vote.
Well, here's the I'm gonna say there was one time I was watching a video. I'm not gonna say who the guy was for, but he was like, I hate this guy. All of a sudden, one day, he's like, you know what? I'm going to stop watching the news, stop watching Twitter or whatever. I'm going to do my own thing. He goes, all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, I like what he said. Well, okay, I like what he said there. And all of a sudden, he was a supporter of that guy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like, you do your own research, you find out the facts.
Listen, do your research and think for yourself, man. Think for yourself. That's all you have to do.
Use Fox News. Do your own.
Do your own research and think for yourself. Use your vote. Use your voice. Just go out there and vote.
All right, man. Appreciate Steve for that message.
Of course.
Good seeing you.
Good seeing you too,
Rob,
bud.
Final thoughts.
I'm just getting word the Rangers drafted a basketball team in the late rounds today. They got a 6'8" center, a 6'8" goaltender.
Nice.
6'8" Swedish goaltender, by the way.
Oh, here we go.
So,
Oh boy.
They gotta get
a late round Sweden. And it is rumored that Hank's gonna sign with the Capitals.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, I saw that too.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Thank you.
That'd be a nightmare.
He needs to chase a cup, and that ain't it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I don't think. I can go for him, but
sign with Vegas. Make it fun at least. Make it fun at least.
Imagine him and Fleury going at another cup.
A nice 1-2 tandem there. No.
Yeah, old though.
Yeah, I like Fleury.
Yeah, old.
I would love to see him sign with like Colorado league minimum and just chase the cup.
Yeah, just chase it.
Go get it, man.
Yeah.
We will be man.
All right. Well, Rob, that final thoughts? Anything you want to add?
No. I'm just looking forward to another Giant.
Yeah. Same thing.
Who are they playing this week?
They are playing. It's Dallas week, baby.
Dallas,
boy.
Dallas week. The 4:00 game too. You have Jim Nantz.
Sir, the game of the week.
Game of the week.
Hello, friends.
In Dallas, probably because it's only reason. That's the only way it's game of the week because Trey beat his fucking meat.
Dallas is going to be that desperate team. They're 1-3. They're be desperate team, man. So
we're going to get run out of the stadium, right?
No, listen.
Dallas defense is horrible. Okay, so you guys can show the points.
We played with the Rams. They played with the Rams. I think it's going to be a good game.
It's going to be a close game, yes, because Dallas defense is horrible.
We'll see.
So you guys should put up points.
My final thoughts, looking forward to the MLB playoffs. I'm probably going to start watching more, especially as Clayton Kershaw has just stepped on the mound. Giants, no matter what, 0-7, 0-16, 0 whatever. I'm still rooting for them. I'm not one of those guys.
Good.
But again, I don't want to be biased, but next Wednesday, baby, Coastal's going into Louisiana. My man Grayson McCall is going to lead them, and they're going to be 4-0, and they're going to be ranked. That's all you have to hear from me.
Okay.
Ladies
You
and
make
gentlemen,
playoff too?
they're gonna give it a couple of years. Don't worry, I'll be at the Sun Belt Conference Championship when Coastal's in it. It's gonna be probably Coastal and App State. I'm telling you.
Okay.
But all right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thanks for watching, listening. However you're doing it, make sure to subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We don't have Google Plus, so. But thanks for watching, listening, and we'll see you real soon.